and welcome back to another TCM video where we discuss Japanese knotweed and other invasive species in the UK. Today we're walking down the spooky side of the tracks and looking into 6 other varieties of knotweed in the UK that can creep into your garden and cause all sorts of horror. Japanese knotweed is not the only monster in our garden. Its motley crew include the Dwarf Japanese knotweed, lesser knotweed, Himalayan knotweed, giant knotweed and Bohemian knotweed. Cover your eyes, for this list is not for the faint-hearted. Dwarf Japanese knotweed. Dwarf Japanese knotweed is Japanese knotweed's smaller, smarter little monster friend, so don't let this weed sneak up on you. For all its cuteness, Dwarf Japanese knotweed's easy ability to create new invasive weeds by breeding with knotweed is a real problem. Dwarf Japanese knotweed looks a little like Japanese knotweed, just pocket-sized. It grows up to a metre tall, yields Barbie pink flowers and crinkle-cut leaves. Lesser knotweed. As invasive weeds go, lesser knotweed is less of a threat than others on this list. In fact, this variety doesn't even look like Japanese knotweed, bearing powder pink flowers and straight stems with long pointed leaves. Lesser knotweed usually grows between 1 and 2 metres tall in the summer. Himalayan knotweed. The third monster on our knotweed list is Himalayan knotweed. Thriving near flowing water, Himalayan knotweed is sometimes confused for Japanese knotweed, but the differences are quite simple to spot. Whilst Japanese knotweed leaves are shield-shaped and bright green, Himalayan knotweed leaves are narrow and emerald green. Plus, Himalayan knotweed produces pink-purple flowers in the warmer months. Japanese knotweed. Yes, the time is upon us to discuss the scariest monster of them all. Is it Frankenstein's monster? Is it a vampire, a ghost, a mummy? No. For homeowners and landowners alike, is there anything scarier than Japanese knotweed? Japanese knotweed is property enemy number 1 and laws have been enacted to stop it spreading through the UK. However, this invasive weed still manages to do battle with home and land owners, costing a bomb in removal fees, property diminution and rejected mortgage applications. In terms of appearance, Japanese knotweed emerges from the ground in spring looking like red, purple asparagus and continues to grow tall and fast, often reaching heights of 2 metres in the summer. At the end of summer, Japanese knotweed will produce tiny, cream-coloured flowers that will bloom before it starts to die back for the winter. Japanese knotweed in the winter will sleep in its vast root system until spring. Remember, though, that this scary species will spread further if held incorrectly, so stay well back. Giant knotweed. Giant knotweed is a Goliath in the invasive weed battlefield. As its name suggests, giant knotweed is large and fast growing, reaching heights of 5 metres in a single summer, whilst its leaves are narrow, spear-ended and long. Like Japanese knotweed, giant knotweed thrives near areas of water. Thankfully though, this breed of invasive weed wasn't as popular with Victorian society when it was brought to the UK, so it's far less likely to invade your garden. Bohemian knotweed. Bohemian knotweed is a hybrid of Japanese knotweed and giant knotweed, and yes, it is as daunting as it gets. Currently though, Bohemian knotweed is less of a threat than Japanese knotweed, but scientists suggest that it will soon rally and join the battlefront as one of the UK's most invasive species. Bohemian knotweed is large, its leaves are oval and pointed, and it boasts green-white petaled flowers in the summer. So are you at war with Japanese knotweed or one of the other monsters mentioned on this list? If so, contact us today to discuss a treatment plan. Bye for now!